I want to welcome you all too. Hold on. Now I want to welcome you all too. Welcome everybody to Final Fantasy XIV Fashion. I hope you are ready. For this week, our theme is sort of superheroes, something like that, in which you all are dressed up as a person with somewhat unexceptional superpowers. The examples I gave was dishwashing person who was able to wash dishes at 1.1x speed. I can finish your sentences guy who can finish your sentence perfectly and accurately every single time, but it is still very annoying. And bug woman who can identify any bug within 20 feet but not do anything about it. You have this Apron IRL? That's awesome. Alex and Twafo have submissions for this week. I'm gonna zoom out and see if anybody else joined us. Okay, doke. You're free to be on your way, by the way, if anybody has any ideas and wants to swing by with a silly superpower. Alex, tell me about your outfit. You're the the destroyer of over-roasted beans and the savior of blended brews. I'm the barrister, the barista. The barista. I love the hats. Wow. Just like a really good barista. I love that. I think this is a great costume. You've got your work shoes on, steel-toed boots so nobody steps on your feet. The girl like Kanan whose power is having 2 pancreases? What? What is this? What's Kanan and what's that? The mask underneath is a core part of the outfit. I love it. Yes, no one can know your secret identity. By day, you're but a humble graduate of college. And by night, well, sometimes also day, but night as well. You're the barrister, the breester. You got this hat and mask combo last night. It's pretty sickening. I do love it. This is a fun combo. You didn't devote any time to fashion, but your plan is to dress up like a farmer and be cats and cellulose. With the power to digest corn. Love that. I think this is a fabulous outfit. I think... do you think you clock into work without the mask on? And then as your like boss is like, okay, everybody, you got the floor tonight. I've got to go over here. You're like... Finally can assume my superhero persona, the barista. Hello, Zelda. Good to see you. Justice doesn't clock in. It's always on duty. I see. Is there any toll that this incredible superpower takes on your body? The ability to make the best cups of coffee and macchiatos and Americanos and all this stuff. Like, you have the whole Rolodex of stuff at your fingertips. But what do you struggle with? So, Kanan is a 2010 anime. In the lore, something happens in Shibuya, and as a result, inside a certain area, people get superpowers at random. Like actual superhero powers, and hers was to develop the second pancreas, which is kind of useless. I guess it might help, like, your regulatory system. I don't know. Who knows? Hey! Oh, is my mic quiet? Maybe. I am facing somewhat away from it, but I've noticed that my mic seems to get quieter and quieter every day, and I have to kind of bump it up now and then. It's annoying to me. I can check Hopefully this comes up on the correct window. Guess what? It didn't! Let's see if my computer made it quiet or if it's just getting quieter itself. No, my computer did not make me quiet. Hello, Bloka. What's going on? Congrats to your 5 stream streak, Zelda. You can never enjoy mediocre or regular brews ever again because you know what perfection tastes like. That is quite the toll. Hello, DK Marzipan. Good to see you. And Bloka, you're doing good. That's good to hear. I'm doing all right. I've been having like a tough time lately, so I'm just so glad I get to sit down and play some video games with you all, you know? But yeah, you use the FFXIV compressor. I do as well. It's really weird to turn it off. Have you done that lately? It's wild. Usually watch my stream at 80% with no issues. It seems a little bit better now for year end. Okay, it could just be that my mic was too far from my face. I'll try to keep it closer to my face so that I can get some tasty audio output at all times. But I love this outfit, Alex. I think this is an exceptional superhero in a world where superheroes need to get up and get out and save some lives. You gotta have a superhero barista. So the barista is great. Oh, thank you though, Tyranus. It's great to be able to sit down, play video games, hang out with you all, and just, you know, do some of my hobbies. It's fun. I gotta make some more time for that. I'm gonna be brainstorming on things to do and also, you know, trying to get in touch with a therapist soon as well. So you turn off FFXIV for streams, you usually have it on, and then things are so quiet, and sometimes you can barely hear the game. Yeah, audio mixing is so hard, you know? I'm glad that there is something on the client side, like on the viewer side, that you can do to be like, I like watching this person, but I cannot hear this person. Thank you. I appreciate you letting me know. Always let me know, Zelda, honestly. Even though my superpower weakness is literally any tech issue. It's my kryptonite. It hits me, and if I feel the strength sapping from my body. But I do need to know when it's happening because I never want, like, me to sound crunchy or inaudible or the game to overwhelm me or something like that. Yeah, I usually am on the quieter side. I can get up and adjust it manually and, like, crank up the gain, but I think the problem is either something in my mic is failing, something in my mixer might be failing, or its connection with my computer might be failing, and at present that's an overhaul I don't have time for, unfortunately. The audio isn't crunchy, just like the emote. It's a great emote. Yeah, it's hard and subjective. Like, you enjoy hearing the game and the music, but some folks would rather just have the streamer voice be louder. Exactly, yeah. But I love this outfit, Alex. I think you are a fantastic superhero. And we also have another addition. Please open it up on this side of things. Yay! It did. That's great. Okay. We have Twafo's submission as well. Twafo. Twafo. It should be Twafo Super. Okay. I'm going to read off to you Twafo's superpower. Twafo says, this is my fashion cat superhero for this week's theme. She has the super ability to wake up at her normal workday wake-up time on any day that she intends to sleep in, without an alarm clock or anything. What an incredible and somewhat painful superpower. That's tough. That's really tough. I think I also have this superpower. Although today, miraculously, even though I was up pretty late last night, I didn't wake up exactly at my usual wake-up time, which is 8. I woke up at 9. I might have gotten 6 hours of sleep, but at least it wasn't 5 hours of sleep. So, how about that? I love this. Your poor kitty cat. I like this expression as well. Let me get into this expression. Let me crop some stuff out and zoom this in so we can see. Here we go. We're gonna crop it. Oh, that's not how you crop it. Alt is usually out. Okay, there we go. Let's see this expression here. This poor kitty cat just trying to sleep in. Just like, oh no, I'm awake and I don't have to go to work and it's a Saturday and I don't have to work, but I'm awake. No! I understand your suffering. I understand your pain. I think we all do. But this is an exceptional look. I love the outfit for this one as well. Let me reset this so we can see the full look. Love the little cute slippers, these sleepy pants, a gray t-shirt, perfect to sleep in. And look at that light. Oh, I think it's great you captured the absolute blaring, like, dawn sunlight coming in to just wreck your morning. It's a real Saturday ruiner. Yeah, that was weird that the Baldur's Gate voice acting was balanced at the same level as the background music. That was very strange. Where do these pants come from? Where does it come from? Yeah, I do want to know. These are cute pants. Is this like a mog shop thing? You don't like being wakened by the sun? I don't mind it personally. When I get woken up by the sun, I don't know, it just means, hey, you better get outside and start watering right now. You come in quietly cussing and dragging your feet at 6 a.m. on January 1st, and you get coffee from the barista, of course. Obviously. Oh, man. Waking up on January 1st. Oh, boy. You know you got the day off because it's New Year's and everybody's hungover. Oh, dear. This week you were getting woken up by the Blue Angels. Are they doing practices or something? You need some folks to do maps with, says Kiros. And Naja says, come do maps right now, Kiros. WTF. You've got someone to do maps with. I don't know how to do maps, or I would also help with that. And maps doesn't sound like a sad activity either. That sounds like fun. So, oh, okay, Kiros. Well, you asked for it. It's Fleet Week in Seattle, so they're doing shows above the city right above your head. Oof, all those jets. There's a group in the Free Company Discord. Sounds like you have something fun to do tomorrow, Kiros. You paid $800,000 in money for the new map shirt. Whoa, I would love to see that new map shirt. Is it super cute? Well, I love these superheroes. Let me pick out my superhero outfit. I'm gonna say that one of these is mine. Let's see. Oh boy. I mean, Pig Woman's pretty great. I think she has the accurate ability to squeal like a pig so she can win all those pig squealing contests that they have down south in rural areas. She could probably do that real good. And then this is some sort of Mary Poppins-esque girl. I think this is just for one of those like Fashion Week things. But I'm gonna say this is my secret superhero right here. Oh, don't hide the hat. The hat's extremely important. Don't do that. Okay. This is my superhero right here, and it's only popular at Renaissance fairs woman. And she has like a good, like a really decent size following on social media, probably like in the 100,000 range, but no one knows her unless she's wearing this hat. She could absolutely go anywhere and nobody would be like, oh my god, oh yes, you are covering me up. Thanks for that. Swapo's image to up. Thank you for telling me. And thank you, Alice, for reminding me to drink some water too. So this is Renaissance fair woman. She has a huge following, but no one will recognize her in public ever because she always wears this big hat when she's at the Ren Fair, and she'll never be cited by people who will make their day. She like literally goes up to people and buys them free coffee to be like, yeah, cool. Anyway, check me out at like Renaissance Gal at Instagram or whatever they do for their handles over there. I don't know. And then they're like, oh, okay, whatever. And they just take the free coffee. So she gets no clout from being like a cool Renaissance lady, except for from the people who see her at the Renaissance and are like, please step on me, miss. Can we talk about Valentina's waist? It literally looks like she could be snapped in half. The pink Mario RPG lady. Love Valentina. Yes, we of course can talk about Valentina from Mario RPG. I don't know why we're talking about Valentina from Mario RPG, but I would like to talk about Valentina from Mario RPG. She's got a bird for a wig. She's always holding a martini, and her waist is this small. It's this small. It's this small. You could grab her like this and throttle her waist. You could snap her in half like that. And I love her very much, and she's done nothing wrong. Absolutely nothing wrong. She sure shootin' did insinuate herself into the royal family of the Nimbus people, and she sure as shootin' did, I think, turn all the royal people into statues and send the prince down as a baby cloud to the tadpole people to be raised up mistakenly as a frog, but he never turned into a frog. So he's really sad and he had an identity crisis. It was kind of like a baby Moses thing where he was just like found in the reeds and they were like, oh wow, what's going on here? But he finally got back up there. So she didn't do anything wrong though. I'm just saying she inspired him to be his best self, you know. Is the new shirt the scientist coat from the maps? I would love to know. You made it to the Axum Ranges, so you've not stopped thinking about how easy it would be for her spine to snap. I know. Well, that's just what you gotta do if you want to serve. You gotta, like, bring it in. I'm always talking about that when I'm praising your outfits. I'm like, look at this. The waist. You're making a little illusion of a waist, at least, you know. I love it. I love her absolutely out of control fashion sense. Also, looks like the ad break will be running soon, folks. So, do keep that in mind. This is the top Twafo, okay. Oh my god! That's really cute. What, you got a built-in fanny pack? A little coin purse? That's precious. I do love this belt also on the pants. A braided leather belt. The hell? Wow, they're putting cute stuff in the game. That's really cute. You're dead on the floor right now, so raid update. They weren't kidding. As long as you have half a brain, the second fight is easier than the first. Okay, very nice. Oh, and did I ever actually drink some water, Alice? Let's see. What's a pozole, Kiros? Your frustratingly photosensitive self hates the sun. Intense sunlight gives you migraines. Sometimes you feel like Constance from Fire Emblem Three Houses with how you grumble about the sun. Yes, it can be really sapping. Oof. Especially if there's a lot of like light colored things outside, like if your neighbors have like white siding or something and the light bounces right off in your eyes. Oof. Map says, let's group up, beat up some dudes, get some treasure, and every now and then the treasure is a gacha battle machine where the prizes are ridiculously expensive and rare fashion materials. Interesting. I didn't know about that. Huh. How about that? Those pants are from the private island thing. I'm about to get some cute fashion once I beat this freaking leg of the story, dude. We're gonna look cute. And I gotta get this Ren Fair look, though. Hold on. Well, I would like your help thinking about what we're gonna do for, next week's fashion. I was kind of inspired by the Olympics a little bit. And I thought maybe we can go a place where you can do your, like, battle skills or something. And we could do, like, everyone doing, like, the best Dragoon jump. Or, like, I don't know what else. Some kind of foot race or something. I did see that giant apple. That was great, Zelda. You know I love a big apple. I mean, call me a New York fan. Love a big apple, let me tell you. Except for the Yankees. They can all rot. But the big apples are great. I just love a spectacularly large fruit. Yeah, I was thinking maybe we could do a little Olympic, you know, track race or a Dragoon leap, some sort of shot put thing. I don't know. I was surprised shot put is such a OG Olympics thing. A machinist could cosplay as the Turkish pistol guy. Yes. And also, I think there was an Olympic, not rifle, but it was like pistol expert from South Korea who like looked so cool. Literally just like picking up a gun, shooting it, putting it down. I was like, there's no way that could look cool. And they looked so cool, just with their like one flap up, one flap down. So, anyway. You had to use 2 hands to eat your apple like a small kid. Now that's a good apple. That is a very good apple. Welcome back for the ad break, by the way, folks. We were talking about what we could do as our next dress-up thing. I was thinking of, like, the Olympics of Final Fantasy XIV. You're now digging the Olympics theming. Yeah, I think you could do, like, Olympics memes, or we could do, like, furthest dragoon jump or foot race or something like that. I got to see a little bit of it today. I got to see Sha'Carri Richardson qualify for the finals. I don't know how she did, but I'm always pulling for Sha'Carri. So. Your body ache. Oh, here we go. We got a musical interlude from Manny, who says, "The body aches, they come and go. To sleep and wake, it's constant flow. I feel the weight of time supreme, and then I stare reality in the eyes. Baby, it's just a game we're playing. Throw away the book, we'll just make it. Up as we go. Baby, it's just a game we're playing. It's your life, baby. So choose whatever you want." Hello, Manny. Good to see you. I hope you enjoy my completely arrhythmic reading of your musical lyrics each time. Hey, last I checked, Manny, the O's and the Yankees tied for first, the top of the AL East. Although I think the O's dropped their game yesterday, so praying for the best. Why don't we settle? We can settle on. Oh wait, I also had another idea. My mom said like masquerade masks for a Final Fantasy XIV fashion as well. That's a little vague, I think, but it could be fun if there's. I mean, you pulled out this very cool mask, Alex. Is this a brand new one? Oh, this was Jerry Paper Lyrics Week. Oh, I didn't know. I didn't put up my banner and my tree and the ornaments and everything for Jerry Paper Lyrics Week. If I had known it was Jerry Paper Lyrics Week, I would have celebrated. I appreciate, nonetheless, you having the spirit of the season, Manny, and bringing us the goods for Jerry Paper Lyrics Week. This came with a raid series of the expansion. Okay. Well, what draws you all more, my fashionistas? And fashionistas? Fashionistas? I don't know. I feel like fashionista is for some reason gendered, and now I'm backing away from using it. What's up, fashion fans? What do you like better, the Olympics of Final Fantasy XIV or Masquerade Masks? The raid series for this expansion is a banger. You're looking forward to me eventually getting into it. And good news, while it may take some time, maybe it'll all be out by the time I hit it, so we don't have to wait. Good point. That'll be so great. Fashionistas is general neutral. Okay, thank goodness. And good to see you, UPS Church. How you doing? Well, one second. I gotta go to this dang Renaissance Fair costume. What am I gonna wear? What's good for, like, the sadness we're facing currently? I don't know, man. I didn't make it. You know what's funny? I did not make an outfit for sad times. We could also do a sad as hell fashion. Like, just your sad boy looks. Zelda, tell me about your current hyperfixations. Would love to hear about it. Yeah, we need depression glam. We do. How about a sad look? Do we need to make new fashion for the story? Maybe. I'm trying to think of, like, what's my saddest look I have right now? This is too much. Just a bit much. I don't know. I don't really have anything that's sad. I will replace some of these someday. Yeah, sort of. God, is that gonna help my mental state? I don't think so. Making sad looks. Oh God, I'm bringing horror upon myself. I'm just gonna go with my magenta theme for now. Feels like it matches the settings on. Oh, this is one of your fun new looks, isn't it, Alex? Very good. You did make a second claim for your Dawn Trail progression once things took a sadder turn. Is this your sadder look? It's got a little more dark balance to it. Or is this the sadder look? I think they're both very strong. But the other one was more red dominant. This one is more black dominant, I think. So I like both these looks. And I'm glad you got your legs out. It's hot out here, Alex. It's boiling up. But I think I'll leave the decision on the fashion to a vote. Should we do... Now we have 3 ideas. Should we do sad boy fashion? Should we do the Olympics of Final Fantasy XIV? Or should we do masquerade masks? You let me know. Just because the mood is dour doesn't mean the sun isn't powerful. Yeah, there you go. Aside from your A Court of Thorns and Roses cake, Zelda, you've been watching a YouTuber that posts her stream videos cut down. They still end up being like 1 to 3 hours long, depending on the game. And she has a lot of chill-ass art games. Oh, Chilla's art games? Which is a... Sorry, I thought it was chill-ass. Chilla's art games, which is a decent Japanese horror game dev. You've been watching her channel a lot lately, but especially the Chilla's art horror stuff. That's cool, Zelda. What drew you to this in the first place? Speaking of stuff that we're watching on YouTube, I discovered a game. That's an old game. Let me see if I can find out the name of this game. Let me Google this. This game is old. Y'all be like, I can't believe you hadn't heard of this game, because that's what my brother said when I was like, Jim, you have to look at this. It's called The Rose and Camilla. And it is a game. Rose and Camilla was like, I think, like a Flash game at first, and then they like expanded the story. Rose and Camilla is a game about slapping people. So you play as a young woman who married into a rich family, and she married like, I think, the eldest son, and it's her right to inherit the family like mansion and fortune and stuff. But the other women of the house are like, no, 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 I'm the eldest daughter, I'm the second eldest daughter, and I have the eldest current living gentleman of the family or whatever. It's, you know, my right to inherit the Zupaki Koji fortune. And the animation in this game is so good. But it makes sense because literally the only thing that's moving is you when you're like dodging somebody who's trying to slap you, or like the person slapping you. The animation in this game is spectacular. Rose and Camilla. I was obsessed with it. I watched an entire whole playthrough of it. Maybe a day or two ago. Okay, no, Chilla's like Chinchilla without the first part. Interesting, okay. She popped up on your homepage on YouTube, and she grew on you. Ironically, your dad also watches her videos sometimes. That's wild. Who would have thought? That's really cool. Manny's combining all three fashion things by saying the 2024 A-Rosie Sad Boy Masquerade. Should it be... Okay, Sad Dragoon Olympics? So who could be the saddest dragoon, maybe? I like it. Because Estinian's kind of giving up his sad boy phase. So I kind of like this idea. That's cool, Zelda. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Okay, how about the 2024 Sad Dragoon Olympics? We'll just do all three. And we'll see who can do the saddest jump. Alright, so... Oh, but you must be masked. Oh, someone just blew me a kiss, I think. Oh, hey! How's it going? Looking fabulous today. Wow, this is a great new game. I believe this is UPS Church. This is a fun look. I love this bright red coat. To me, this is like, I don't know, this is like, this red coat. Is this a Leonhardt piece? Is this that guy from the Final Fantasy one that I didn't play yet? This is your new fancy look. Gotcha. I think this is a sick look. I love the red. Love red laces on these boots. That's cool. Red accents. That's pretty rad. And to me, I mean, a red jacket is kind of iconic character design. It's Squall's jacket. Okay, I think they call him Leonhardt in Kingdom Hearts. I can't remember. But this is a great look. Love it. And I love the red braids too. That's very fun. A little dip dye. That's very cool. Hey, I know these pants. You got the same leg band-aid that Alex has. That's pretty rad. Excellent look, I have to say. If you had a secret useless superpower, UPS Church, what would your character's secret useless superpower be? Sassy stance is very strong, right? But that hip dysplasia will get you. You better watch out. You gotta be careful popping that hip out. You know? Once you turn 30, it's gonna be different. I will, as you're pondering what your character's secret, slightly useless superpower I'll go move on to the story quest. We'll chat with Alphino. As far as we come, and after all the horrors we've seen, there's still so much we don't know about the final days. Could it be, as Nidhana said, that the cause of this phenomenon is beyond our comprehension? And if so, are we powerless to forestall it? Wouldn't it be great if this ends up being some, like, amygdalin, big, scary monster thing? Like, weird eldritch creature stuff? You have to think about that? Ponder on that, UPS Church. And Michi, good to see you. How are you doing? Yeah, you want to keep your hips in alignment. Keep that tailbone tucked. Of course, I'm not a doctor or a chiropractor or a yoga teacher or anything like that, so don't listen to my medical advice. But my mom, who is a yoga teacher, always catches me when I'm popping my hip out like that. You know, if I pop my hip out or I pop my knee out, she's like, nope, gotta stand straight. Because she talks, I mean, all her yoga students are folks that basically did that their whole life. But, you know, don't let me freak you out. Just, you keep on doing your thing and talk to your doctor, basically. So, Michi, how are you? I hope you're doing well this weekend. I made some delightful guacamole. So that was my cool thing of the day. You never thought about that, yeah. Pop your knee out is comfy. Take your default stance. Gotta be careful, Zelda, with that boo-boo knee that you got. If this expansion has us seeking out consuming thirds of umbilical cords, you're writing a strongly worded email. Well, it'll technically be Bloodborne 2, which everyone is opting for, so... Are we powerless to forestall this? I don't know, Alpha, you tell me, buddy. What's that red hot host soldier guy? Those soldier has a message for the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Greetings, honored Scions of the Seventh Dawn. I have a message from His Excellency the Satrap. I'm gonna do this in the Satrap's voice. Brave Scions, you have my gratitude for aiding my people in this most trying of times. Alas, matters at the Megatuta prevent me from meeting you all in person. They couldn't load a big dragon out here because that would be a lot. Yes, well, if you do the dip too much, that's gonna hurt the hip a little bit, I think. As a token of mine appreciation, I've arranged for a feast to be held in your honor. May it nourish you in preparation for the trials ahead. Such are the words of Master Vitra. The feast he speaks of awaits you at Merides Mahane. Please, make your way there. Oh, God. Every time we have food... I'm worried we're gonna get stabbed. I'm worried we're gonna get poisoned. I'm worried we're gonna have, like, stuff put in our drinks and it makes us go to sleep. Right, make your way there when your business is done. Oh, I swear to God, if it says several scenes will play in sequence, I'm gonna get up and take a walk. We thank you for your kindness. Indeed, I was hoping we might find a place to discuss our next course of action, and that seems like an ideal venue. Oh, and to you, creature. There's someone we had hoped to introduce you to in particular. Why I'm loath to detain you further, might you spare a moment of your time? A personal invitation? Knowing full well your services are in the highest demand right now? This must be very important. Worry not, we'll save some food for you, so take all the time you need. I don't know if I want to peel off from my group of valuable friends. Thank you, friend. Whenever you're ready, join me in the Aetheryte Plaza. If this says a series of cutscenes... I just accepted the quest at World's End, which definitely sounds bad. One last look at UPS Church's outfit. What do y'all think if UPS Church had a superpower? What would it be? I bet it would be riding a motorcycle that only made a little bit of noise, but like didn't scare everybody in the neighborhood when you got on it. That seems like what this outfit is about to me. Like, oh, kind of pleasant motorcycle sound person, you know. Hell yeah, cutscenes. I'm afraid of cutscenes. I'm afraid of feasts. I'm afraid of cutscenes. My character is gonna waste away because she's not sleeping and she's not eating. Because whenever she does those two things, bad things happen. Let's... Oh, wait. Can I ride my pig? You give a girl a pig and you don't let her use it, and that's just outrageous. I'm in the huge plaza, at least. Several cutscenes will play in sequence. Please switch to Stardew Valley. Like, hey, you want to get up and get your bus par, your anti-anxiety meds real quick? And that would be kind if the game was like, hey, so... We heard you're taking anti-anxiety medication. That might be useful right now. You up to date on your dosage? Access to the Aetheryte you see here has been restricted to a select few ever since the tower first appeared. We sincerely apologize for the inconvenience, but it was deemed too dangerous to promote. It's a risk we cannot take. Oh, that guy's got a pompadour over there. That guy with the blue cape. Hell yeah. Dr. Brain. Ah, he's gone. In light of recent developments, however, the Shop has decided that such restrictions would only hinder our efforts to combat the final days. As such, I would encourage you to attune to the Aetheryte before proceeding along the corridor. Yay! My Aetheryte's fixed. Huzzah! We also get to check out the cool folks here. This is a cool look. I love how wispy the hair is on the Vieras. It's so Final Fantasy. Very Final Fantasy. That's a cool look. It's fun. It's kind of like a little inspired. Okay, hold on. Yes, Prince Frog, you're here. Spectacular outfits. Now that's fashion. Also, they just have a little person with them. What's up with these new minions they got where they gave them like real doll arms and legs? They made a bunch of new minions that are just tall. Love this frog, dude. This frog is pretty sick. I give this frog a 10 out of 10. This is a spectacular creature. I love the shoes. Can you get into the detail of these shoes real quick? Hold on, I gotta look at these shoes. Those are good shoes, dude. Gold shoes. They're trying different idle positions. They did gold glove skin too, so they just look like a big, tall golden frog. I think that's awesome. Oh, that person's a Final Fantasy 11 okay. This little creature down here. Was 11 the other MMO? Or is it 12? I can't remember. I think that was 11 was the other MMO. Give you the tuned. Last chance to see cool people. Let's take a look. Okay, furry dad. Interesting. Person left. Cat girl. Cats. Woman. Cat girl. Okay. Well, I've met my cat girl quotient. That's actually on my bingo card. That's 3 cat girls. We're ready to move on. Oh, you meant 9. Oh, it's a Final Fantasy 9 person. Oh, really? Or 11? I'm not sure. So that's a Final Fantasy 9 person, maybe. Okay. You're here for the cozy vibes because you have suddenly found yourself in severe mania. You've been awake for nearly 36 hours at this point. You're crafting an email to your trauma therapist to explain what happened. You thought it was going 5 million miles an hour. I'm hoping to have nothing sad happen today because I had a rough last, I don't know, like 18 hours or so. Who knows? But I'm betting you that nothing bad is going to happen here, and it's going to be chill vibes. We're going to go at a feast. It's going to be great. You were saying that 11 is from the other MMO. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, everybody send your good vibes to Emma, too. Oh, dear. I need to go the right way. Wait, hold on. If I go this way, I can maybe aether to where I need to be. So, where's that quest? Gotcha. Okay. Thank you for the clarification, Michi. I appreciate it. Hello, Rain Host Soldier. I'm just wondering what this place is. Hey, are you taking me deliberately away from all my friends? Is this guy trying to pick me off? I don't know about you, little guy. I don't know about this little guy. Definitely eat some food, Emma. Yeah. What's something tasty and quick that you can have? Feed yourself. Make sure you're going to be doing better. Stay in the Hall of Reading Host, from where our leadership oversees all of Rad's and Han's military operations. You know, the Asians haven't popped up in a bit yet, so like anybody could be possessed by an Asian, including this guy. You know. Sundrop, our destination lies just ahead. Okay, you better not be an Asian in disguise or I'll be real cross with you, let me just tell you. Doing donuts. Oh, okay. My bad. Hey, the Doman Delegate! What's up? Looking cool as hell, resting your arm like that on your sword. Very cool. The Alamegan delegate. The Old Dawn delegate. I'm standing on the table, I think. Gradanian delegate. Very cool. So you're not wearing your silly hats. Leminson delegate. Oi, Gov. That's how we greet each other when we're from Limbs of Lemon, so you wouldn't know. Everyone's got everyone's got a big ponytail. Okay, I guess it's been a long, hard war. We're all growing our hair out. Don't know about... Oh, Shirobot. Maybe you're from here? And then Ishgard. Ishgardian delegate. Okay. Fan Daniel's even more evil sister. Fanner Daniela is here. Oh my god. I'm just glad we're done with Fan Daniel. You know. Thank god. Hello, delegates. Time to delegate. Were you ready for Persona 5 music? Because we're jamming. Welcome to Sundrop. Without further ado, allow me to introduce you to... Oh, ho, you're the famous creature, eh? I knew the moment you stepped through the door. You have the look of one who's walked through hell. Shirobot, please, we can't just go speaking to the Satrap's honored guest and savior of our people. Can you not show a modicum of respect? What disrespect is there in paying a fellow warrior a compliment? We're all friends here, we'll be soon enough. It looks like they fell asleep with wet hair. Do you see how their hair is standing up like this in the back? More formally then, for the benefit of my countrymen. It's a pleasure to have you with us, oh great champion of Eorzea, scion of the Seventh Dawn, warrior of light, and all-round good egg, I'm sure. Oh, heterochromia, okay. I'm late for dinner. This talk of eggs reminds me I'm late for dinner. Goofy. Ha ha ha, a woman after my own heart. I like that. Don't you worry, I'll keep it short. There's a thing or two we'd like you to remember. First of all, about the room you're standing in now. You don't like this song? Really, Michi? What don't you like about it? Having some graham crackers with peanut butter, good on you, Emma. Fuel up, then you can tackle that email. Maybe you'll feel a little bit better after that. Ratzehan welcomes delegates from the other lands to oversee trade and diplomatic dealings. Then there are military matters to discuss, which is why all these officers are stationed here in Sundrop. I can't recall where this one came from. I bet this is a Shadowbringers one. It feels very Shadowbringers to me. I felt they got real funky with the baseline. Shadowbringers. I imagine you're more familiar with each of these nations they represent, yes? We've got representatives from Doma. The Eastern Power Force. Uldar and Alamigo. Love the big headband on the Uldar woman. Linksa Levinsa. Ahoy! Gridania. And last, but never let it be said least, Ishgard. They're the eyes, ears, and mouths that bridge the distance between Radz-at-Han and their respective homelands. I feel so bad that all the Ishgardians always look so, like... They always have sunken eyes. Like, they're like... Have you seen some stuff, man? Yeah. Hi, delegates! Yeah. We've used this brief respite to share details of our plight with the overseas counterparts. And wouldn't you know it, all their leaders requested a few words from you specifically. You're a woman in high demand, eh? So would you mind regaling us with your own account? Indulge us before you indulge yourself. I have seen some stuff, true. Plain white rice is a great idea. Oh my god, I could eat endless bowls of plain white rice. Oh, we have our own little, like, perfumed table, like in Ulda. That's fine. A thank you for the report. The conditions under which men have turned to beasts, the etheric anomalies you've observed, have given us much to consider. It's concerning that the first transformation apparently occurred before the skies turned red. It is contrary to what one would expect. Thankfully, the information you conveyed to Lucia upon your return from the moon has already proved valuable. Okay, I forgot that sentence exists. The information you conveyed to Lucia upon your return from the moon has already proved invaluable. Soon as reports of the calamity here and Thavnir reached the Grand Company of Eorzea and our far eastern allies, our leaders knew at once that the final days were indeed upon us. They began taking steps to assess the extent of the phenomenon's spread. Ooh, my power just flickered. Interesting. Well, I hope I don't lose power today. Our agents were able to confirm that for the time being, the skies burn only over the Bounty, including this island and Corvus. Ooh, Nutella. You know, I never tried Nutella. Alas, that is of little comfort. Stream is still live, I think. Aye, all throughout the Allied lands there's been reports of people transforming into hideous beasts. Oh, it's already happening everywhere else? Great. From what little we've learned, these incidents are similar in nature to the incident involving the merchant Kazal. Have a great rest of your stream. You're heading to a Detroit Tigers game. Have so much fun, UPS Church. I am very jealous of you being able to see a live baseball game. Also, looks like in about 45 seconds the ad break will start, y'all. Keep your eyes and ears attuned to that. It'll only last a minute and a half, so you won't be missing much. As was the case here, the victims underwent a change prior to the heavens being set ablaze. And so, while the burning skies yet to manifest beyond the Bounty, and the transformations don't appear to be the subject of any similar restriction, if anyone anywhere overcome by despair can turn, then nowhere is safe. That's about the size of it. Speaking of which, we ought to give these creatures a name, don't you think? Well, they call them, what do they call them? Aberrations or sins of God or something like that. Here at Radzathon, we've taken to calling the first to change, which tend to be the biggest, blasphemies. As fitting name as any, to ensure clarity in future communications, we'll urge our comrades to adopt this terminology. It's really relaxing, Michi. I'm excited to watch a game on TV tomorrow with my dad. Hopefully there'll be a nice afternoon game for us to watch. Our leaders have taken measure to deal with the threat to the best of our abilities. Oh, good. Oh, cool. Now I do my best Sean Bean impression. I can't do a good Sean Bean impression. I know, the A's are moving to Las Vegas. So wild, Michi. And then, will there not be anybody nearby to watch, I guess, for a while? You heard aberrations, of course your brain went to Dredge. Of course, each nation's assembled their own group of elite soldiers to put down these so-called blasphemies, and their spawn when they appear. At the same time, they're all in their power, doing all in their power to put the people's minds at ease, prevent a panic from spreading. You hope the A's choke on their treachery. Wow. Hurtful, painful, but understandable, NRL. Because they did seem to betray their fans. Yeah. That's it. The brave souls with the strength of fortitude to fail these terrible fiends are not so easily found. Not literally for the official record. Yes, the court not state that. Just so, and it is for that very reason that we turn to you. Pray, lend us your strength, and help us slay the blasphemies that plague our homelands. Now, you don't have to give your reply before dinner. Should mention that each blasphemy seems to possess wildly different characteristics. What works well against one may serve you poorly against another. So before you go rushing off to save everyone's day, have a word with the delegates. They'll tell you what to expect. Yes, for legal reasons, this is a joke. And with that, I do believe our friend here has a feast to attend. Spare a thought for us while you're tucking into that fine cuisine, eh? You gain access to role quests. Oh, role quests! I kind of liked that back in the Shadowbringers days. Separate quest line and story is now available for tank, melee DPS, ranged, physical range DPS, magical range DPS, and healer roles. I'm gonna take these quests, speak to the delegates around Sundrop. Ooh, we gotta do this before the end. Yeah, right. I was wondering why they have this little meeting of people that don't have voices or names. Oh! Power just went off again. That's so wild. Hello, Radiant House Soldier. I will finish my conversation with you. Pray forgive. She brought her rudeness. She can be a bit boisterous at times. Oh, I love her. Sorry about that, lady. I still love her voice for this. Sometimes you can be a little Tim Curry without needing to be a man. Stream is still good, yeah. Anyways, my apologies for keeping you from your hard-earned rest. You will be rejoining your companions, yes? Do you know the way to the Mahane? I can get there, I'm sure. One of these has got to be a quest I can do. Oh, Ishgard boy, okay. Glad to hear you're becoming familiar with the fair city. You'll be pleased to hear all the drinks are on the house, so order whatever suits your fancy. And with that, I must return to my post. On behalf of all of the Radiant host, I thank you and your friends once more for lending your strength and courage to Radzathon in her time of need. Shall endeavor to fight the good fight to the end, that we might honor Ahawan's legacy and serve Master Vitra well. You have my word that your efforts will not be in vain. Ahawan was the Satrop's kind of beard, we'll say. The Satrop is a dragon, but that could be scary to people. So instead, they had a dragon man, an Al-Ra, as like the stand-in Satrop, and his name was Ahawan, and he got killed by a big monster. Our aching souls. Am I gonna go hang out with Imra?